Hey, this week I am working on building my comic subscription email list while still handling music, podcast, and my vintage eBay store work. So I've written out my to-do list for this week to see where I can fit in this comic promotion that I'm doing. And for my band, Lorenzo's Music, this week I need to set up our live stream. That's something we do every week. I am still scheduling podcast interviews. I think I've got podcasts going until June, mixing a new song that we're planning to release, and I'm going to be shooting a behind the scenes video of our recording process. Now, as far as my vintage store, I have to list new vintage items that I have for sale that I got from an estate sale recently, and I have to pack and ship any orders as they come in. The thing is if everything's a priority, then my launch progress for my comic disappears. So I'm going to take one step towards trying to build some momentum on that comic, really. So the one action that I'm going to take is just building my email list. I've set up my email list and I've got it set so that it has an RSS feed and will send people a new comic whenever I post it on the site. And I want to build up that audience, so I have a bigger email list. So I need to get people to sign up. And by doing that, I have a free ebook that I'm letting people download. I've already finished that ebook, set it up, have the email list ready. And then to make sure that part of it, like I said last week, I want consistency, something where it becomes part of the process that I just do and I don't have to think what I need to improve. So right now I'm doing the do part and looking to see if it needs improvement. Sorry, I'm laughing at the word do. It's so stupid. So because of that, I don't need real perfect numbers for my email launch. I just need some good, clear execution. What's working, what isn't. I'm trying out different calls to action when I post the comic on Imgur, Mastodon, Instagram, and PixelFed. I think that's all of them. And I want to see which ones are actually performing, who's actually going and checking out my comic and signing up. But what did I defer to make room for this? I guess building more books. I originally, when I started these vlogs, was going, I need to rebuild my comic books, and I did do my year one comic. I finished that, it's all ready, I have it for sale, but I don't really want to just keep building books for sale. I want to build my audience first, because right now I'm just building books for no one since I lost my KDP account. That's right, I'm still harping about that. Get used to it. That's what this is all about. So the whole flow of the thing that I'm doing for my comic email launch is I have a post that I do for the comic on my comic page. I show a call out box right in the description that says, download my free comic here and get these by email every day. So that's on the post itself. Then I also have the posts that I put out to the other platforms that I mentioned. So instead of sending them to the actual post on the comic like I've been doing, underneath I go, are you new to this comic? Or I'm trying out different lines to see which ones work, but I think the one I just did recently that worked was, are you new to my comics? Download this one free and get it by email. I worded it better, but it's something like that. So I've been testing that out and then sending it directly to the landing page that I have. So that's the landing page link. And then the sign up flow is they buy it free download it from my Ko-Fi store. They enter their email. That email goes to my email list. And then I also send them a link to the PDF ebook in case they didn't catch that they could download it from my Ko-Fi store. Then they get emails sent to them whenever I post a new comic, and it does that automatically. I don't have to set those up. I have designed the email, it goes out automatically. Then when I get a bigger audience, when I want to launch another book, I can add that note into the email, and that is my sign up flow that I have written down here on part of my to-do list. So that's my platform distribution sort of process that I'm doing. So I'm just taking small execution beats instead of just scattered effort, trying to just go, here's one thing. All right, now don't get distracted by that all week. You still have other stuff to do. and that's the one beat that I'm taking. And I'm checking that off again. Sorry. When I do this list, I really, every time I look down, I check the thing I'm talking about like 20 times. So there's just check mark, check mark, check mark. So those are the things that I'm doing to try and accomplish what I want this week. And what are the small things that you did for your creative projects that told you that the launch was actually working? Because again, I instantly thought tons of people are going to click on this link and sign up. No, it's been very slow going. So how do you know when your creative project is actually working, or at least the launch or the build up for it that you do is working? So let me know, and I will see you next time. So long.